Hello everyone, my name is Chris. I stream on Twitch under the name ChrisTheFast222, and this is going to be an any % tutorial for SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. The game. So to start us off, I'm just going to tell you, I'm on Xbox, which is, has some console differences from GameCube, like how cutscenes are loaded, how upgrades are loaded, and how loading screens are loaded. So on GameCube, loading screens would normally be 14 to 16 seconds, but on Xbox it's 4 to 6 seconds on every loading screen. So there's a major time save significance there, and there's also a difference with how you load cutscenes. So instead of holding start on the first cutscene, we're basically going to mash A on every cutscene now. Because the thing is with cutscenes, on GameCube they could immediately accept inputs, but if you're on Xbox, none of the cutscenes accept inputs until you've seen like a tiny bit of them. And so to start us off, we're gonna go to new game, click no, because we don't want to click yes and have saving, because that's slower. So let's go ahead, click no. So basically, you're just gonna follow what I do, what I do basically, and try to practice every trick I show you. Now to start us off, you basically just move forward and try to come in this area. Walk.
Yep. Excitement, adventure. Just another day in the life
There's
of
a skip
manager.
right there where you don't grab the ledge. I don't even know how to do it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, so for that cutscene you saw, it wouldn't let me move. On GameCube it sometimes lets you move and it lags out the cutscenes. So that's another improvement on Xbox.
It's a short slide.
So here comes the first trick.
Well,
Basically,
not manager.
what you're gonna want to do is just slide into this like corner little crevice thing, and just let SpongeBob like just move around in it. And then when you think he has enough momentum, which should be like after a second, you can slowly move the controller right, and he'll come off of it, and then jump on the last part of the slide, and do a full double jump, and it should put you up here.
This is a job for
Then make your way over here and destroy these 6 boxes. Use them to jump up here, and then up here, and then up here. And so now we're gonna be doing a full jump, a full double jump, then spin with a spin to start us off. And so we're gonna be spinning off the edge. So you should practice spinning off the edge and then double jumping back up, because we're gonna need to get that first double jump.
Thanks for the help, boys.
So here's how it goes: spin off the edge, jump, double jump, spin again,
Manager coming
and then
through.
you should grab onto this edge. It takes a bit of practice to understand that part, but anyone can get it. And then we just make our way this way,
Manager is always prepared.
and we're done with no cheese. The simplest but most reset heavy level of the game. No, it's not the most reset heavy. I'd say the next level is. And so we're just gonna mash A, skip the cutscene. Mash A. Alright, now we're in the second level. I'm ready to depression. The first level with Patrick, and off the bat there's some tricks. So to get on top of that platform there, we're gonna want to do a full double jump off this like corner, but you want Patrick to be off the corner. Like when you're moving, you see how he's kind of off before I start the double jump, like this. Like if he's off the platform a little bit, it makes it so we get the extra speed and height, and that way we can make it up here. But if you do it when you're still standing on it, like this, you're not moving, and you try to do it, you're not really gonna get it. But if you do it while you're moving, and you're moving off the edge, you'll most likely get it. And so that's just the primary strat. But the backup strat here, if you can't get it, is just stand on this, jump forward, jump back, and try to clip your head into that. And when you can tell when Patrick has another jump ready, because he does that and starts walking randomly. So when you get that, just jump. And it doesn't matter if you grab, like ledge grab or anything, just as long as you get it. So right here, here's another cutscene. Just walk into that. And now, here comes another stupid spinny trick. You have to spin off the edge and then do a double jump. And this is the one that confuses people, but you wanna have an angle kind of like this. You wanna line up the angle exactly like this, because it lines up the edge, like this point right here, and the ledge over there. So like I said, you should practice spinning and then double jumping. And then here's how it goes. See, if you spin too late off the edge, it won't let you do a double jump. Do it like this. Oh, I still didn't get it. Sometimes this trick is stupid because you can do it correctly and spin and then still not be able to get the double jump. You'll sometimes get the second jump, but you need the double jump. Here's how it's supposed to go. You do a full double jump and hold, and you want to stay more height. You want to keep more height than speed because you want to be able to line up with this edge. So now we're gonna walk to this area just to register that Patrick is on this platform. So we can stand right here and jump off, and then mash A. And if you not mash A, basically just like press A kind of fast, and then it should put you on this button. Now you're gonna want to slowly get on this button and go to this edge. And then once you get to the edge, you're gonna want to spin and then fall off. So spin and fall off, and then it presses all the buttons and starts the cutscene for you. So once you get past that trick, it's basically like you have a run. You're starting a run, and didn't even get hit. Dodged. That spiky bar is annoying and can kill you a lot. So we just grab this token and make our way for the box. Do that fast jump and hit that thing. Basically, you're just following what I'm doing at this point. Press Y. Jump. And this room, you don't want to get hit by any enemies. You can get a lot of points though if you hit them. They didn't really line up that well. Alright, right here, you're gonna want to spam B, like really hard. Just spam B so you can get the fast text frame. See, I got a slow text frame because usually it's supposed to only be one. And just cartwheel in this direction. And here's a strat that I do. I turn my camera this way and I jump on this box, and I try to get in between this lamp and the wall and jump onto it, and it'll do a ledge grab. And that kind of skips the animation of jumping on all those bungees. And I'm not sure how much time it saves, but I think it saves a few seconds. And then you want to jump up here, and you grab this token. Now there is a one frame trick where if you press start on the first frame and you grab the token, you can skip the animation. But you have to be really quick to get that. So after you get the token, you want to immediately go to start and click on the first token and press A. And now we're finishing up this level. Alright, so now we have cartwheels. So you're going to cartwheel in this direction. And then right here, you see that lamp, that fourth lamp closest to the wall. We want to, that black light that's holding it up, we want to push ourselves against this light and land on the bottom with speed. You see how it gave me a jump kind of right there? But yeah, it did it again. See, it's kind of finicky though, because if you push into it with too much speed, it'll push you back, and you won't be able to make it up. That was perfect though. I find that if you stand around here and cartwheel and then jump up, you'll usually get it pretty well. When I have issues though, I like to just go around. Alright, so you saw how I got up there, then I cartwheeled over to this area. Now we're gonna want to cartwheel to the end of this, and then right at the end, this little like area right here, Patrick can walk into this like corner, and it won't move him. And you want to line up Patrick with this corner, but don't let him fall off. And then once he's walking forward in this corner, you're gonna want to do a double jump, and keep doing double jumps until it gives you another jump right at the top, like right there. You don't know when you're gonna get it. Yeah, see, I got it again. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting it a lot. Anyways, that's the final trick, and you basically just fish for that jump. And then here's the token to finish the level. I'm Ready Depression is a tricky level, and it just requires a lot of practice. Right here, you want to mash, Now we're starting the first sandwich level. It's on Xbox.
SpongeBob.
If you start a new game twice in one session, and you do sandwich driving once, and then you do it again, it will crash the second time, like right here. Yeah, I just crashed. It's because I already did it once in this session. Alright boys, I just restarted the game, started a new file. Put on saving this time so I wouldn't have to start over again.
SpongeBob.
But here we are in sandwich driving. So, on sandwich driving, there isn't really any tricks. It's all about kind of going fast, not bonking, and nitro management. You'll see I do some nitro skips, basically, kinda. Right here's kind of one. Use nitro through this part. See, I bonked in that rock, I didn't mean to. I try to do, yeah, you don't use this nitro at first. But I try to do like turns that are really close to like the edges. Like this. Ooh, I still bonked. Try not to risk it too much, you'll bonk a lot.
A new path.
Anyways, hold on to this nitro, you're gonna need it. Oh yeah, and when you upgrade, as soon as you upgrade, go to cartwheel, press A twice, and then if you're on GameCube, press start. But if you're on Xbox, just mash B, and it'll end the cutscene. For GameCube, it's AA start BB, but for Xbox, it's AA BBB. So right here, we're gonna grab this nitro, kind of slow down a little bit, turn this way, start using the nitros, and then we're gonna want to turn the camera so we can make it through this little part, and then keep going. Grab this one, and that's the fast nitro strat. You use like 4 at once, and you just go.
You don't get hit by this demolition ball. You get the fast cycle. That's probably the fastest thing we do in this level. So the rest is just smooth driving. There's a bonk right there. Also, you don't have to upgrade cartwheel in this level per se. You can upgrade at any point you want, just before you do the floating block challenge in the next level. Right here, we do a little nitro at a time. You hold on to this nitro for the end. You get the water slowly down too. Alright boys, get the water, and you nitro right here. Grab this with the nitro, nitro on the sand, turn,
Fast nitro and you're out. So that's fast sandwich driving, I guess. Usually the fast, if you do it like this, you'll get a 2:29. That's the fastest possible time. But you might get a 2:30 or 2:31 or 3:32. You don't know, basically. And later on, we're gonna have to come back to this level to grind for tokens by finishing level 3 more times. So, but that's not till way later on. Alright, here comes 3K. So, basically just skip the cutscene, mash B. Alright, she just gave you bash. Alright. Now, you could just hit this thing and go across this pit of giant spikes. Or you just jump up here, go up here, wait till you're completely off the edge, and then do a double jump and spin.
Be sure
and
not
you grab
to
onto this. And just walk forward in this cutscene. Skip the cutscene. Alright. Now here's the first instance of the bash boost. What you want to do is aim your camera in the direction, like I want to go in this direction, so I'm aiming the camera like this, and then I'm standing in this direction. And I want to do a full double jump, and then hold Y after I get hit, and then hold up.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
So basically, what I did was, I did a double jump, and then I got hit by the ground. And then when you get hit by the ground, it tries to put you back to where you originally were. But while it was putting me back, I held Y, and it gave me more upwards momentum. And then as I held Y, I held up and jump, and that made me go fast and across this gap. So I just saved a few seconds. Right here, there's another bash boost. It's not exactly necessary, but it's just kind of faster if you don't want to do a ledge grab. And basically, when you do a bash boost, you want to mash A after you do the bash boost, and you're holding up. Just kill those guys. So right here is a huge sequence break. This giant area, you have to do a ton of stuff here, but instead just go right here, right behind these flowers, and just do bash once, and it'll let you jump up. Yeah, you basically just skipped a lot. Just jump around here. Alright, we're gonna break these boxes.
Waiting to happen.
Trying not to get hit by these enemies, and I get hit, as usual. I wanna bash this. Jump on this little thing, jump on this one, and then make your way to the sponge ball. Basically, you do everything I just did except like really fast.
I'll try to ban this. But this is usually the point where my child starts putting in roller if we keep spamming. So we want to do fast SpongeBob, which means they try to go around edges and corners really quickly. Fast. See if I can make it a cycle. I want to go under this fan. Oh, got blocked. I got blocked again. Jeez. This is a scary one because this fan can snipe you. And like, they'll be going across the fan and getting away.
Stupid. Anyways, that's the first of many SpongeBalls. And they're kind of tricky. So, if you're not careful, you could fall and die easily. Now we're just going to jump on this. Make our way right here and then do a double jump. And then dash boost like this. Alright. Now we're up here. And this is the bungee area. This is our first instance of seeing the bungee challenge. And what you're going to want to do is dive under the target. When you do that, it gives you infinite dives. And you go off and dive again. Dive again. Dive again. Just dive into all the targets, because now you have infinite dive. You don't have to wait till you go all the way up and do it. So, that's an easy one. Go into the box.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
Now we just have another bouncy bungee challenge. What I like to do is I like to put the camera down, and I like to land right on the very edge, because that way I have more,
I'm not feeling like
like,
a game of catch right
I'm
now.
more up. It's more easy for me to travel along the bungees. What you want to do is do a full jump, another jump, then wait, spin a little bit. And sometimes the spin doesn't work, which is why you want to time it, like space them out a lot, and that way you can do this really fast. And so what I'm gonna show something that's like, this is not a beginner strat. This is a intermediate to pro strat. It's difficult, very difficult, and it only saves about 9 to 10 seconds. I'm gonna show you Patrick steamed early. Now, beginners, you shouldn't do this, and I'll show you what the intended strats are once I finish. Basically, just come to this area, jump right here, go out of bounds, come down here, kind of clip into the ground a little bit. Press A, but time it. Time it so you're not mashing, because if you mash, then you'll fall. Get to the very edge, keep slowly mashing. Then when you're gonna let go and fall down, and then do a double jump and land on this. Now we're gonna try to bash boost like this. Jeez. All right, another bash boost. And spin to land on this. Alright, this is the part where you can fall off easily. We're trying to clip inbounds by doing a ledge grab on this thing, which is kind of difficult to get. Yeah, we get the ledge grab. Alright. And then you jump up on this. And then this is a quick strat to get to Patrick steamed early. To get to Patrick steamed. So that is. But I'll be dying now to show you how to do it in the intended way. It's back here for these dumb nerds.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
Alright. So once you finish bouncy, you kind of just want to jump back on this. Make your way through here. Hit that button and watch this cutscene. Oops, I dropped my remote. Alright. Now we're just jumping through. I like to jump over this thing, although sometimes you can get hit if you're not good at that. Jump over that. Okay, yeah, I didn't do that well. It's optimally here to not get hit by those. This floating block challenge. This is the first floating block challenge, and this is where we need cartwheel to be upgraded because it makes you go faster, I think. Anyways, this is like Patrick's like parkour platforming level, and you basically just cartwheel through it and jump on all the blocks and try not to fall off. You have to understand their timing and the momentum that you have when you land on them. Because if you miscalculate something, like visually, you could fall off very easily. But once you've done it like once or twice, it shouldn't be difficult. These ones are annoying because if you land on them while they're turning, you can fall. So I like to land on the edges. Alright, so this one was slow because I landed on the third checkpoint at 3:13. I usually land at 3:14 and 3:15. So, it's decent though. Alright, now he's jumped forward twice. And if you didn't do Patrick Steen early, and this is how you do it, do a full double jump, land here, jump over this,
but not heavy.
and right here you can do a double jump and spin to land on this without, okay, I did the ledge grab because I didn't do it well. Just land here. Do a full double jump to land on this thing. Full double jump to land on that.
Boing.
And then just jump up. Right here, you can get a double jump just by pushing on this like ledge, weirdly. I want to see if I can just sit here. Yeah. This game's very broken, everyone. Alright, so once you got out, we're gonna go in the box, and then this is like, oh jeez. This is the second bash boost. You want to stand right here next to the box, and then you just jump off. It's kind of precise, so you don't want to hit anything. And you just hit this button. And you jump over. Make your way through. This is the end of the level. Button, skip the cutscene, grab the token. This is where you split. You split every time you hit a token. And you start your timer on new game. Alright, so here's Rub-a-Dub.
I found one last.
This is the first sliding level. You want to skip the cutscene, skip the text. And then on the sliding levels, you basically just hold up as you push forward and you jump. You do double jumps too. You just hit all the targets.
It's all kind of boring. Basically, you only go up the hit all the targets and get yourself to 1,500 points. You really need 1,500 points upgrade Smash. You really need that at the beginning of the next level. So, this is basically kind of. There's one trick we do. The time is super break. We don't do the other trick until later in the run. Then we come back here. Always holding up. I hit all of those. I got enough kills. Okay. I just throw myself down by doing one-time jump on accident. Sometimes you jump way too close to the ground, it'll do a one-time jump and make you lose or anything. You try to do that. Basically a one-time jump. We use these a lot in the run, and what happens is the second that your character model hits the ground and land.
If you jump on the same frame you land, it'll give you an extra jump. And you'll lose all current momentum.
It's kind of an odd phenomenon, but we use it a lot to do tricks. And sequence breaks. And next up, you'll see what I'm talking about. Part kind of sucks. You just have to make sure you're jumping off the very edge of the slide down. Like that edge. This is right. Okay, I lost momentum somehow. It's all forgot to happen. This part's kind of finicky because you can jump off the very edges. So you see him jumping off the left edge, jumping off the right edge, right edge, right edge. You don't want to jump on anything other than the right edges or the left edges, because if so, you'll get like weird momentum, you might not be able to make the jump. But those platforms are infamous for just like killing your momentum.
Anyways, that's Rub-a-Dub. Pretty easy. Just smash B. Skip this. And then we're gonna just go to the next level, BBBH. Let's skip this cutscene. Mash A. Alright, Bubble Blowing Baby Hunt. This level was the first introduction of one-frame tricks in the run. So
You have
yeah,
to
just
get
skip this cutscene, skip these text boxes, skip this cutscene. Now we're gonna upgrade Smash. If you don't have enough points to upgrade it, basically just wait. The first thing you want to do is cartwheel over here, jump on this crate, try to be right in the corner so you can jump on this. Now from here, we're gonna be doing 1-frame jumps, and you need to practice this extensively to get it good for yourself. But the way to do it is a good strat, and way to do it is like wait till you see the shadow of your character about to hit the ground. Wait till you see the shadow coming down and then be prepared. Basically use the shadow as a visual cue. So here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to jump a lot up this. Not a lot. Maybe to right about to this point. Whatever, we made it enough. But you jump up to that point. No, we didn't do it enough. Alright, so it's like right to this point. Like right that little bar right there. So now you see the enemies are despawned. This spawns the ending like battle for this level. You just go ahead and kill all the enemies. And in doing so, we spawn the final token for this level. But when you kill all those enemies, you want to grab a ledge as soon as you're done, because that'll make it so you go there directly after the cutscene's finished. You don't have to be spawned at the front of the room. So now you just come up here, press the button, we're gonna make our way through the level. Trying to get hit by these TNTs until after I'm off them. Skip this cutscene. Kill these moves. Alright.
The manliness has led me. Don't laugh at me.
So here comes the next 1-frame trick. This one's a little finicky, more finicky, because you don't have an exact like shadow or physical visual cue, basically. So for this one, you're kind of just going at it. So what we're basically going for is a double jump and on a damage boost. So what needs to happen is that Patrick is going to jump forward twice and get hit by the water, and as he's returning to his original position, he's going to be doing he does a damage animation which shows him being in pain. In the frame that the animation ends, you're going to want to press A right on that frame, and it'll give you a double jump. So it takes a lot. See, I just did it right there. And then you hold forward and jump again. So you can either go by whim, or you can try to find some kind of verbal cue maybe. Something I like to say is like, basically just find your own rhythm. It's all about figuring it out for yourself. Because I basically just go for it most of the time. Alright, now I'm just trying to get it so I can get out of here. Alright. Let's continue on with level. Right here, it's pretty nice to hit the TNT because you get a ton of points.
How much of a man do I have to be?
Hit this button.
This is where they make
Do not just roll off here, you'll die. So just jump off that. Now right here, we're gonna want to land on the side of the bungee, and then jump on like the very corner of this, then jump up. This is a huge sequence break because it skips like almost all of this level, or this room. This is a huge, massive room. Like it saves at least a minute or 2 minutes. Now we're just gonna make our way through. And here's the next sponge ball.
Nothing like a little man type stuff.
I almost died, boys. Try to be quick and not mess up. These sponge balls take practice. But right here, you just have to follow the dumbbells. On these spirals, there's a strat that you can use to spiral to get momentum. Kind of like this. And skip a little bit. It's kind of risky, but you know. Alright, so here's the final token that we get in this level. And as soon as we get it, we smash A, and we smash start, and then we teleport back to the first token. And as you all remember, we spawned the first token in when we did the 1-frame jumps. There it is. But I'm not going to grab it right now because I'm going to cut off this tutorial for right now. This is just part 1. Thanks for watching. Part 1 will be up. Should probably be up by the time you're watching this. Thanks everyone.